Today on the Wednesday report, hype.
And smiling as big as I can into the mic.
Does the microphone know that? Okay, hype.
Hyper.
Hypoglycemia.
Hippocampus.
Oh, you got me on that one. Curses.
Speaking of words, I learned of a new type of word called contronyms.
I've heard of that term
Yeah. It's
in
where
school.
it's where the word means its own opposite.
Such as?
Such as let me think of one.
Like hippos.
Like hippos. No, what is one?
Oh.
Seed. Seed is one. I'm going to seed the garden, is planting seeds, or I'm going to seed the cantaloupe.
Oh.
Unseed the cantaloupe.
My dad has a brilliant collection of those.
Contronyms? They're
Yeah.
awesome.
So some that I can remember, because I've tried to help with this, and I'll get his list. It's a huge list. Like, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
And if you're smart, you know them.
Oh, okay. Not.
You got one. That's art.
I'm art.
Art. So raise.
Raise.
So to
Yeah, I already know.
raise something off the ground,
Uh-huh.
or to raise a building to the ground.
Right.
Cleave is another one. You can cleave someone in two, and then if you get married, you cleave unto your wife.
Contronyms, I'm telling you.
Booyah.
Words are good.
They're stuff.
Well, no, they're really not. That's the thing about words. They're not stuff.
So how about this? The definition for hype,
Uh-huh.
as we build and get into this,
Uh-huh.
as far as I can best describe it so that my words make sense, is hype is doing what everyone else is doing, or doing what a lot of people are doing, or just doing what others are doing, simply for the sake and the fact that they are doing it.
Hmm.
So
This concludes.
yes, have a good day. I would like to go back to the old saying that I heard growing up a whole bunch, is, if your friends were going to jump off a bridge, would you? And I usually, I was always against that kind of stuff, where my friends wouldn't jump off a bridge. And if they did on the way down, I'd be like, you're not my friend.
Excommunicate them from
Yes.
your friendship.
Done.
Midfall.
Because I'm anti-hype.
Okay.
And you said you have a zinger to try and disrupt my...
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm similar. I'm very similar in that I did not see Napoleon Dynamite.
I still haven't seen it.
I refused to see it for a while because I agree. I don't like that group mentality of because I was always anti popular.
Hype, anti-hype.
Yeah.
That's a word I'm okay with. I mean, that's solidarity.
Yeah, but then there's I guess my beef though is that I have some beef and I'm gonna
Delicious.
drop that beef bomb now.
No. I mean, it's just a cow. You just drop it, and it's...
Is that that in itself becomes sort of, you don't like something because others think it's cool to like it because you want to be different and think you're cool in a way as well.
I could see that.
So it's kind of reverse hype. You want to be the outsider cool, whereas others want to be the inclusive cool.
I could
Bomb?
see that.
dropped. Beef bomb.
So
Order up. I don't know. I got all day.
catchphrase.
Hype.
Up. I don't dislike things because everyone else likes. Well, no. I No, I do dislike everything that. No, how is this? Okay, English. I want to like things based on their merits and value alone, not simply just on opinion. Like for sales, I don't want to sell something based on just my opinion of it. If I have a product, I want you to like the product for what the product has, its own intrinsic value, its use in your life, what it can provide to you, not just say, hey, here's a thing and you like me, buy it. Ding. I want to like things like, cookies. I like cookies. So any brand new cookie, regardless of the commercials, regardless of who's endorsing it or what Super Bowl ad they have, whatever, I like cookies.
I do too.
I don't need anyone else's opinions for cookies.
You don't have to ask me twice. Hey, you want to eat a cookie?
Oh, what kind is it? What's the trans fan contest?
Yeah, what's the trans fan contest?
I was thinking about cookies. So going back to the movie The Matrix.
Loved it. Never seen it.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
So the movie The Matrix, it had been out for a while, and my brother and I were working at a cookie store. Part of the reason hence I like cookies, or worked at a cookie store because I like cookies.
Still does.
So there was one week, I think, that's what my memory is telling me, that my mom started it off. No. A friend who at the time was kind of the college, meathead. He's an awesome guy. He's not meatheadish now. He's actually really brilliant. But at the time, he was kind of just the kind of high school, college jughead of, what's up, dude? You're like, hey, what's something brilliant? Yeah, what's up, dude? Like that kind of guy. So force him into that kind of box of labeling. And
it's good to do
because that helps the story.
Okay.
But he is much cooler than that.
He has other things.
Yeah, don't let the truth dissuade from the story. And he said, hey, he liked to hum a lot too. I mean, I can hear it now.
I bet that is audible. Darn it.
So he came into work and said, hey, have you seen the movie The Matrix? It really makes you think. It's like,
bet it does. There,
like,
you
really
You don't.
exactly. That was like,
think about things other than lifting weights.
yeah. And so I was like, really? Then later on, a girl named Kat, who had pierced her own tongue, missed something in her tongue, and it swelled to the point where she couldn't close her mouth or breathe or talk out of her mouth.
Wow.
Yeah, she came in.
Have you guys seen the movie Netflix?
I mean, she didn't talk like that at the point, and not to make
That was
fun of anybody
prior-
who sounds like that,
That was-
because of tongue piercing.
That was
but-
before she got her tongue pierced.
So she said, "Hey, have you seen the movie The Matrix? It's a really good movie. It really makes you think."
And you're
It's
like,
like,
two idiots thinking?
so like, was that a line in the movie? Like, what was that the theme? Is that something they talked about? Like, no, why? It's a kung fu movie. I was like, wow, really? Like, a kung fu movie's making you think? I'm pretty much done. Like, no way. If it's causing jugheads and tongue piercers to think and it's kung fu, I'm done. So I go home and my mom calls me. I love my mom.
But
Bless her heart. I'm going to try and say as many nice things as I can before I drop this meat bomb. She said, hey, have you seen the movie The Matrix?
it makes you think.
It really makes you think. And I was like, no. And I told her this story, and she's
Not the
like,
kung fu
no, it's a good movie. Go see it. It's like, Mom, really? You did not help the hype of this movie, like, at all. I don't want to see it because of those opinions. I really don't. And so weeks had gone on. And Junior, one of the other guys that worked with us, he came in one day, and my brother and I were just finishing our shift. We worked the morning, and so Junior came in to relieve us
Relieve a fuzz.
relieve a fuzz, us of our duties, relieve a fuzz. And he came in and said, "Hey, have you guys seen The Matrix yet?" And we're like,
It doesn't make you think.
"No, we haven't." And he goes, "Go see it tonight." And Junior is like a real person.
Oh,
He was in the army. He hated all of the crap of that. He's not like anti-military. He's just like, yeah, today I had to scrub toilets for an entire week.
mm-hmm.
Today, you know, that
One
kind of stuff. Like
day
a real
for
person
a week.
has real opinions,
Mm-hmm.
real thoughts,
Mm-hmm.
doesn't take hype or other people's opinions. And so he said, go see it tonight. So
Mhm.
after work, we went to the theater, watched it, loved it,
Mm-hmm.
action-packed, kung fu, did not think at all.
Had no thinking.
None.
Okay.
It was cool.
All right.
And yet those people's opinion, that hype, ruined the movie. But the true, time-tested, honest opinion of a real person who has real thoughts of their own and doesn't believe hype was the key to me going and putting action towards that one thing.
So why does it
Yeah.
bother your brain and soul to partake of something that other people like?
Part of the reason because I don't want to jump off a bridge simply because I don't want.
But
I
can't
don't
you
want the
maintain your ability to hold your own opinions about something, even if it was introduced by thousands of people that said you're gonna like this, and you go into it saying, "I'll see it. I'm not gonna promise I'll agree with you," and then you sit there and you judge it based on its merits.
Sure, if it doesn't cost money. Like, you can't go
Okay,
into a
yeah.
movie and say, hey, based on how much I like this movie is the price that I'm going to pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
Because the movie The Matrix, I would have paid more after the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, let's say it's a $10 ticket.
Mm-hmm.
I would have paid $15, $20, $25 for the experience of The Matrix. That was a great experience. The Robin Hood experience, 10, 15 cents for the effort. Whatever's jangling in my pockets. Here's a coupon, some lint. Like, if I got to watch the movie and then pay for it, which, if that's a thing, I'm cool with that.
No, I mean, it's like the
Because I don't want to
music.
waste my money. I don't want to waste my time on a movie that by the end of it, as the credits are rolling, gee, I would have rather riffed this movie and had my own fun, which I usually do
You
anyway.
can, yeah,
But
and I do it. Yeah.
that's, you know.
So essentially, what you do with music is what you wish you could do with all
Yes!
those things.
I would love to
So-
go to the
so-
store and sample some cookies and be like, I don't like these.
I don't like
kind.
that, but I'm going to keep
I
trying,
like
and
these.
I'm going
ones.
to pay
I
a
really
lot
like
for
those.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, so your issue isn't so much hype; it's the money that you
The
have
value.
to. The value.
The value that I got from The Matrix was
Mhm.
awesome.
Okay.
Like, I wanted to punch people and
Well,
robots and
that's not.
yeah, that was cool. I
Oops.
knew kung fu after that movie.
Who didn't?
I mean, it didn't work, but I knew it.
I can know of it.
Yeah, I downloaded it. There was a buffering error. You know,
It really didn't.
the experience for that was great. The experience for Robin Hood, not to offend the Robin Hood likers out there, both of you, it was a bad experience.
Robin.
Other than the few parts that we were laughing hysterically because I was making fun of it.
Is this which Robin Hood? Is this
the
the
newest one, the
with
non-animated with Russell Crowe?
Crow bucket head? Yeah.
That
He shoots 1 or 2 bullets,
pew, pew.
known as arrows.
Then let's talk the rest of the movie. And by the way,
Oh, did you see that
here's
movie
some
though?
action.
I actually liked
Yeah,
it. You'll like it.
I-
It makes you think. Bad memories.
that was excellent. I'll
Well,
buy you a cookie.
see, I am valuable.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a conversation not so much about hippos. It's about value.
Hippocampus. Did we mention that yet?
I'm sure we did.
Dang. Took me that long. And then my brain was like, hey, remember this thing.
So it's about value.
Yes, value. Because hype and value don't do something together.
All right. No.
They're contronyms.
Hey, but that would be the same word meaning. It maybe if hype meant value, or
Ooh, and it does not. It does not. Like the Big Bang Theory that we've
I
talked about.
hate it,
I did not want to see it for the longest time.
and yet you did. That was my beef bomb. That was really gonna be my
Moo! Here it
Yeah,
is. Go for
was
it. Do
how
this.
you,
Yeah.
because someone said, "Hey, you look like someone in that show." You said, "Okay, I'll watch it."
Because a lot of people said that I remind them of Sheldon.
Okay, but that's exactly
Oh.
the group
over
said.
time.
Hey, we're jumping off the
Over
Sheldon
time.
Bridge. Okay,
No, over time.
so it lasted the.
They
test
jumped off the bridge. They land in the water like, yay, and they're having fun down there. And I was like, that does seem kind of, worthwhile for them.
Okay.
I'll give it a try. Eventually, like years later, mind you. Like I didn't get started till years had passed. People still saying that, like, hey, you remind me of Sheldon. You're a funny guy. You're smart. You do stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Got the hand motions and all. Like, and I was like, who is this person? Like, oh, Big Bang Theory. Like,
All right.
So after time, I gave it one episode.
Okay.
I watched the episode and I was like,
Was that valuable?
that there was comedic value in that.
Okay.
I thought that was pretty funny.
What is the word to live by in this conversation?
Anti-hype.
Just never get involved in anything
Value.
that value.
Something that has real value, not
But a
just
lot of people,
opinionated
a lot
value.
of people's time isn't that valuable, so they can spend their time looking at
all of
all
Facebook,
boring things.
All of Facebook is hype.
Facebook is what I would call it.
If there's any legal things, I said that.
It's a
So,
phase.
Yeah.
No, I agree, and actually, you can
All
tell. You can actually tell that it's already dwindling. In my opinion, I think it's
Well, when hype
it
goes
reached
down
its
to
height
its
already,
value,
and it's dying.
Yeah.
I think it's dying. Definitely dying.
perhaps time will tell.
When your time is valuable, then it's probably not important. It's probably important not to waste your time on things that are hyped, and you should only put your time into things that have proven value.
Ding ding ding.
Yeah, but a lot of people don't have their time. Like when I was a single dude, I don't know, I'll sleep.
People don't value
That's
their
all.
time.
Well, no, not only did I not value my time, but my time wasn't very valuable because I wasn't just single dude.
Yeah.
I'm not responsible for anything.
Really makes you think.
It really does. So we'll continue this next week when or a future time when I remember what it is that I can't ever remember anything. Why does my brain do that? It just shuts down.
That's how the brain chamber works.